Tonight's show is going to be one for the record books, so stick around because we're diving deep into the truth that the mainstream media is too afraid to touch. I hope you all enjoy the ride, and I promise you, by the time we're done, you'll see the world a whole lot clearer. I'm your host, Charlie, and this is the Conservative Viewpoint. Well, we're going to get straight to the point. The world is on knife's edge. While the elites in D.C. are playing games, the real world is heating up. We have a massive update on the Iran ceasefire talks. They've hit a brick wall. President Trump issued a warning, and any Iranian boats approaching the naval blockade is going to be dealt with, period. Meanwhile, the Strait of Hormuz is turning into a powder cake. Iran claims they have full control, but the U.S. Navy is moving destroyers into clear the way for navigation. We're watching the high stakes chess match of this century, and the tension is at a boiling point. And speaking of games, let's talk about the original sin of the modern Democrat Party. That 2019 perfect phone call to Zelensky. Remember the impeachment hoax? Yes, they tried to tell you that Trump was coercing with Ukraine, but the transcripts hold a different story. It's all about one thing: accountability. Trump was asking for an investigation into the corruption, and a few years later, we're seeing he was right all along. They concocted a fantasy because they couldn't beat him at the ballot boxes. But now look who's running the show now. I don't mean office, but who's running away? Hunter Biden. He has essentially bolted. Reports are that swirling about him leaving the United States amidst the total media blackout on his latest legal entanglements. Whether he's in a foreign villa or dodging the spotlight on a tour, the question remains: why is the son of the former Weekend at Bernie's prop-up machine, Joe Biden, effectively a ghost when the heat gets turned up? He disappears. And finally, let's talk about the foundation of our republic: voter integrity. In Colorado, a massive cleanup is underway. 372,000, count them, inactive voters have been flagged for removal from their voter rolls. The DOJ is even getting involved to ensure that these lists are accurate. But it's not just from Colorado, guys. It's from Utah to the southern border states. Then some states are finally waking up and realizing that if they don't have a clean voter roll, you don't have a fair and free election. We're seeing the Save America Act gain some steam because the American people are tired of wondering if their votes are actually being canceled out by someone who shouldn't even be on the list. So we've got a packed show for you guys tonight. So I'm glad you're here for this Tuesday night edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty and have some fun with it. Because if we don't laugh at the absurdity of these hoaxes, we're going to lose our minds like those liberals. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's roll. The Conservative Viewpoint starts right now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's nice to see everyone. Yes, we've got a busy night ahead of us, and I got to find something else to say then. We got a fully loaded show for you. We got a hell of it. It is. It's just going to get crazier and crazier because these Democrats will not let up with their Trump derangement syndrome, right? So we're covering it all no matter what, guys. But I do got a few videos we want to see, so we are going to try to get through these pretty quickly tonight. So let's start off with some shout outs right here. We got Facebook, we got YouTube, we got Twitch, X, we got Getter, we got who else we got? We got Kick, we got Rumble, we got them. We got everybody in here tonight, guys. So welcome to the show. Let's get over here to the Rumble Wimpkin Warriors. That's where everybody's at. So let's get started. We got McCassell come in before the show started, and Rock and Fix. Everybody, John came in before the thing started. Great to see you guys. Chat's always open on Rumble. As soon as I get down here around 8 o'clock, or if I'm watching Dick's show on my phone upstairs, it's either way, but I won't see Rumble on my phone, so I come down here at 8. to get to my Rumble chat. So you guys ever want to come in and bullshit, that's where you got to go. Because that's the only chat that opens early so we can actually talk before the show. But guys, welcome to the show. We got Kurt from the Bayou right there. He is. We got everybody in there. Texas John's over here. Rock Justice is right there. Yes, sir, Bob, guys. Welcome to the show. It's great to see you. Now let's head over to the Getter Gang where Radical Right Sean Justice started us off before the show, before the monologue started. It opens up as soon as I hit the invite button and the go live button, and it comes on. So we don't have no extra time to talk on there. But what's going on, Wendover? And Shell. Hi, Shell. And let's go on down. Lone Star Lady, welcome. I'm glad to see you again. How's everyone tonight? We got Mr. Joe Public in here somewhere. Yeah, Mr. Joe Public's in here somewhere. Welcome. Thanks, Shell. There's Mr. Joe Public right there. Guys, welcome to the show. Yes, we're going to get busy tonight because we're starting off with this. This just came out a little bit ago, guys, because of the fact, we got Spermberger. I think I got Spermberger in here somewhere there, Kennard. Yep, Kurt, we got him. We got her at the end there. Oh, yeah, this dumb bitch, she's got Virginia ruined. So we're starting off with this. This just came a little bit ago from the Democrats. Democrats have formally filed the 25th Amendment bill to get rid of Trump. These dumbass TDS, the Trump derangement syndrome, and these people have gone crazy. These people need mental health. It is freaking pathetic that they think. And guess who introduced the bill? Jamie Ratskin himself would establish a commission on presidential capacity to discharge the powers and duties of office. This dumb son of a bitch hasn't got a clue. You wouldn't do it against a demented old idiot that you guys were propping up in office, but you're going to do something with total mental capabilities to him because you were too scared to do anything that this man's got the balls to do. That is so pathetic. I would love to get these dumb Democrats in front of my face one time. Nazi coming. Spermberger is out of control, Shell. That's for a fact. Let me be clear. I'm not calling you. No, I know that, Rock. That's for sure. If Asswipe the last night's show up, I'm out. Oh, I don't know if I can block him on here or not. Let me check here. Under management, maybe. Oh, I can mute the user. So, Tammy, you ain't going nowhere. He'll go. If that dumbass comes back on here, he'll go. Whoever the hell that there's no damn way that dude or chick or whatever it was is not a conservative and definitely does not like America first. I'm telling you now. You don't talk that way and think that. But anyways, guys, if you guys check anything out, if you catch anything about these dumbass Democrats trying to pull the 25th, let me know if I don't see it. But this just came into my inbox like 15, 20 minutes ago. But it said it's been out for about 4 hours now. I didn't get it. But it comes, this one came from Newsbreak, the total left-leaning fake news media that you've ever seen. Oh, yeah, they are so fake, it's unreal. But yeah, plastic surgery is more real than these people are. Oh, they're worthless. I get on there and I'm MFM guys all the time because they put out fake shit constantly. But let's get on with we're about where we left off yesterday with Swalwell, right? So House confirms that Swalwell officially has resigned. Gonzalez got till midnight today, and that's when his resignation goes in. So that is official today that he has resigned. Now, he's got himself into a lot of shit here, and I love it. Because now, I just found this out, that the Los Angeles DA says Swalwell is under investigation for these sexual assault charges. Not only that, is Representative Luna has seen the Swalwell footage, and now she is using the word Swallowwell most fears. And guess what that was? Underage. Yes, sirree, Bob. Even it doesn't matter if this son of a bitch quit going after to be a governor. It doesn't matter if he quit Congress. He's still got criminal charges coming up against him. And if this she is right, and some of these girls were underage, they better bury this son of a bitch pedophile rapist under the prison somewhere. Or no, better yet, put him in general population. Let the inmates take care of him. That little white boy is not going to be anal retentive too long. He's going to do what the ones did at the prison that I worked at. They had to ball up some toilet paper and shove that baby right up in there. Oh, yeah, I've seen it live. Oh, I did. It was funny as shit, too, because one dude with a white boy walking away from me, and his plug came unplugged, and it fell out his pant leg. I couldn't stop laughing so hard in my life. Oh, yes. Bang, bang should be enough. Yes, I'm telling you, radical right. Bang, bang, the idiot, commie, spy, should have put this son of a bitch in jail for treason. But it did not. Why? Because we have weak-ass Republicans in these committees that don't do a damn thing. Prison justice is better than hanging these some bitches. Pedophiles and stuff and rapists, they don't handle well in prison. I've seen it live, not Memorex, live. Y'all old enough to know what I just said. You all know, understand that. But not only that, this also comes from Resist the Mainstream, another left-leaning place. But get this. Eric Swalwell's situation somehow managed to even get worse. And when going through this article, you know what they consider being worse is, where did it go? Because I've been reading too much stuff here. But on top of the sexual misconduct stuff, and they were talking about, him hiring the nanny. That's not worse. The sexual assault's pretty bad. And if Luna is right and it's underage, that's even worse yet. Not hiring a freaking nanny, not an ethics committee investigation. The son of a bitch needs to go to jail. It's as simple as that. So now we got two Swalwell accusers have discussed his downfall and the fear of coming forward. Not only that, another one went live and was talking specifics. And I gave you some of those specifics yesterday on the perversion that this guy did with getting in the car, pulling his junk out, and making her do that stuff. And she was drunk, woke up naked with him in a hotel room. Oh, yeah. All kind of stuff that this sick son of a bitch did. And the one said that she was drugged and raped by him. So this is something that should be live on TV and on everybody. But you go look this shit up. Fake news media are doing this shit. They're not giving you details on this stuff because they just want him out of the governor thing so they have a chance of taking California. I'm hoping to God they don't even have a chance with that. I'm hoping both Republicans get enough vote to steal the thing, and it'll be against each other. Two Republicans against each other, and no Democrats. So we'll see what's going on there. 50 cases against him. Rock just said there's 50 cases against him. I hope to God that's enough to put him into jail for life. That would be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? We are going to party like never, but like it's 1960. What's that song? Like in 1969 or whatever it was. Oh yeah, because that's going to be funny as all hell. All right, what else? Oh, we got an alert for you guys. NSA is urging Americans to reboot their Wi-Fi routers. Yes, the National Security Agency has joined the FBI to warn Americans that Russian military intelligence hackers have been exploiting vulnerable home and small office routers to steal sensitive information. They are warning people to reset your routers and passwords and whatever you have, just in case it's 1999. I can always count on Radical Right over there and Shaw and Shell. Thank you guys for that. And that is it. Like we're gonna party like it's 1999. There it is, summer of '69. 60. I was thinking of the wrong stuff, so we're gonna turn that around. Just you guys will understand that too. But anyways, sorry. Yes. So if you have routers and you think that that you've been hacked for any reason, reset your routers, reset your passwords, because he will come by his nickname honestly. Oh, exactly, Fix. He will too, because he won't have a choice in the matter. I love it. Oh, yeah, I've seen it firsthand. I told you a couple of the stories. It'll be great. All right. Now, remember yesterday I told you about what Trump said about the gas prices, right? Now, the article came in today. Fox host eyebrows shoot skyward after Trump gives a grim prediction that would affect every American. And I am going to let you see this right now for yourself. Instead of me telling you about it, watch what Maria Bartoloma does.
They all said, we agree.
So do you believe the price of oil and gas will be lower before the midterm elections?
I hope so. I mean, I think so. It could be. It could be or the same or maybe a little bit higher, but it should be around the same. I think this won't be that much longer. They're wiped out, man. They're wiped out. And you don't get a fair shake. You don't get, we need a free and fair press in this country. And I don't even know why people would do that. Why would they say how wonderful they're doing militarily? They're doing so well. The country is wiped out. We lost one airplane, and we captured the two.
Now, I don't think I brought it on here, but oops, my pretty face is not on here. But you heard it for yourself right there. He said maybe even a little bit higher. I can't afford that. We can't afford that. Get it done. But I did see before coming on here, and I can't find it here, but supposedly Trump went on with her again tonight and told her that the Iran stuff is almost over. Now, this is supposed to air on Saturday, they said. So I lost the article for some reason. I don't know why. But it's not in my inbox right now. Just some of the stuff that I'm going to go over tomorrow. Yo, Lee, what up, Lee? Haven't seen Lee for a while. There's Colin from Scotland right there. Man, I love seeing him. We haven't seen Mark for a little while. But is he not in here? I haven't seen his name in here. He got a different name in Rumble. But what up, Lee? Nice to see you, Lee. Gas dropped 10 cents here. No kidding, Dover. I haven't looked at my diesel prices yet. So I can't afford $7. I was already at $6.50. That's bad enough. I don't want to see $7. We don't need Biden prices. We need to reverse that stuff, get it back down. Make every damn one of those. I want to get my TV back in here somewhere and put up there the Strait of Hormuz, or however you want to say it. They have a live feed that shows all the boats and stuff. They got them packed and stacked all over before the Strait. Oh yeah, it's crazy, right? All right. I've got to let you see this before we go on, guys. I found this on X right before the show started tonight, but this is about Eric Swalwell, and it says is going to fight this. But take a look. This is funny as all get out. Let's have a little bit of laugh on his account.
Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines. It's all over, he's all over the timelines. This, I tell you, brother, he won't be running for governor. Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines. He's so horny, he will love you. Long time space on every channel. And each day there's a new scandal. Lies, lies, lies is what he calls it. It's just collusion. Deny, 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 but the video shows the prostitution. Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines. Brittany, honey, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Those allegations that you've been hearing about all day, they're bullshit.
But you said believe all women.
Oh, I just said that to get reelected.
So the allegations of you assaulting women are just bullshit?
Yes, they're all fabricated lies from my political enemies. I swear on our kids, on our marriage, on everything.
You're a liar, Eric.
But I didn't touch any of them. You had to believe me.
Well, I don't believe you.
I'm gonna fight this all the way. And when I'm governor of California...
You're still dreaming about governor after all of this?
Yeah, when I'm governor, this will all go away, honey, I swear.
Nancy Pelosi called you personally and told you to drop out, Eric.
She was probably drunk.
Gavin Newsom and your buddy Adam Schiff called you a liability, Eric.
Oh, they were just joking.
Eric, you should be in prison right now, not standing here lying to my face.
Baby, please don't say that.
Oh, don't baby me, you disgusting pig. What about that viral video?
What?
The video where you're grabbing that prostitute and kissing her like a horny teenager?
They released that?
It's everywhere, Eric.
That's AI, I swear to God, Brittany, it's not me. Someone's trying to destroy me.
AI, huh?
Yes, I swear.
Yeah. And Fang Fang was just a friendship?
Oh, Fang, I mean, she was a friend, I swear. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I cooperated with the FBI, and I swear, I've never had sexual relations with any of those girls. Not one of them.
Who do you think you are, like Bill Clinton? Because I'm not Hillary, okay? And I'm not going to go on TV with a frozen smile and save your pathetic ass, okay? I've covered for the late nights, the fundraisers, and the smell of cheap perfume on your collars. I've watched you look like a dirty bum who rolled out of a sewer. And the house always smells like farts. Every single day, I'm the one who has to wash the skid marks out of your underwear. You leave crumbs in the toilet, Eric. I'm done. You're done. Your family and your party's turning on you. The voters are laughing at you.
Now that was funny right there. I didn't watch the whole thing through. I just watched about 10 seconds of it and found it hilarious. So I had to show you that. That was freaking awesome right there. All right, delete that out of here. All right, here we go. Let's continue on. We got a few more things going on here. Man says the future of the Middle East peace talks are now in Iran's court. We told you about this yesterday because of the fact that Iran walked out after they told them no nukes. So it's as simple as that. That is going to come down. They better not bend on that at all. But we remember everything that we've said, that Iran is not to be trusted no matter what they do, no matter what they sign on paper. They're just going to agree to it. They're putting up a fight right now just to make it look good. Then eventually they're going to do it because they're pissed off now because of the strait being shut down because they can't get nothing in or out. I think they said they allowed 2 ships in, but they didn't allow the ships in. They said they went around them somehow and got in. They're not sure how they got in, but they allowed 2 of them to get through somehow. So, but the fresh Iran talks could begin this week as soon as Thursday, they said. But as U.S. continues to blockade on all the ports, they've got them racked to stack, like I said, guys, and they're keeping them out, and they're stacking them out there, and there was like 150 some tankers sitting out there, couldn't get in to get oil. Just tell them, head to the United States, pick up your oil, and go home. You're not getting in. The party's over tonight because this will end the economy in Iran. It's as simple as that. So it needs to be done. Texas Red. What's going on, Texas Red? Yeah, I was surprised too, Fix. I didn't think he liked women. I thought he was gay as hell. 600 military ships during Reagan, now 300. Big difference, right, Rock? All right, what else we got? Iran mines threats shock oil markets. But what they're doing, this doesn't make sense. CCP needs to be blocked. 10-4. Yeah, exactly, radical right. But they're talking about the mines down in there. When the military puts mines out, they make a map of the mines, where they set them, right? Because if you're going through your own minefield in the water, and they even showed all the different kind of mines. There's mines that right on the surface, when you hit them, and I can't remember the names of them, they blow. Then there's some below that they can just release, and they come up and they hit you. Then there's other ones that are way at the bottom, but they're magnetic. And as soon as something goes over there, they go up, bam! They blow a ship up. Supposedly, they don't know what kind of mines they put in there. Could be all 3 or 4 of different ones, but they don't know where their mines are at. What legitimate military force doesn't know where you set your own mines so you don't blow your own damn ships up? Doesn't that make sense? This is how pathetic these people are. The mine planters have been neutered. Yes, the mine planters have been neutered, but they're still their fast ships, their little little ships that are pretty quick down there are still in there. But Trump told him, and I told you this yesterday, he will blow the shit out of them with the rockets that they use against the cartels trying to get drugs into our country. That's all they need to do. That's perfect. We don't need them in here anyways. So now with this being said, they're talking about could Somaliland, it's an actual place, Somaliland base emerge as a U.S. foothold against Iran. Houthis is key to the sea lanes. Now, I have a picture of the Somalilands and what they're talking about because this place supposedly has a lot of traffic. Let me show you. So they have a lot of traffic that runs through the Somaliland Straits right there. You see that in the Gulf of Aden, through the Indian Ocean and stuff, right through the Red Sea. They have a huge potential of strategic potential for sea and air operations over there. This is in Africa, I believe. A strategically important air base and port have been offered to the U.S. as a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz and Iran-backed threats target the key Red Sea choke points of the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. That's what it was called. And I just didn't want to say it because I don't know how to say it correctly. But this one, they have a lot of stuff. There's 14% of 7 million barrels a day, and from the port of Yanbu, from the Red Sea through the Strait. It's reported that up to 14% of the world's shipping passes through a 16-mile wide strait. It's not a very wide strait for these guys, but this is going on in Africa, and it's been offered up to the U.S., so that is something that they need to take consideration because they need to block all sides of it, and that would happen. And yeah, remote control ships. That's funny, John. But yes, this is the stuff that's going on. So kudos out to Africa and Republic of Somaliland. But I would make it under condition. You take all those worthless Muslims that you sent here from Somalia and you take them back. And the fraud shit, the money, send our money back to us. But that's a fair deal. We'll protect your strait. You take your people back. Starting with Omar Raghead herself. Ragtop got to go. We're working on it, guys. We got some people out. Now we got to work on the rest of them. We got to get the terrorist sympathizers out, the whole squad out. We got to get AOC, the dumb. Oh my God, dumb. Dumb isn't even the best word for her. I can't find anything dumber than dumb. We got to figure that out, guys. I need a word that's dumber than dumb because she is dumber than dumb. There is nothing below that. Kamala Harris makes her look smart. No, she's dumb. Oh, yeah. Why are there 0 Muslim slaves in America? Good question there, Rock. That is a good question, right? We got to get them out. Yeah, send them Somali pirates over to Iran. Let them take care of them people. Subtarded. I like that, Rock. Subtarded. That's the AOC. Subtarded. All right, guys, here we go with another impeachment hoax from the Democrat Party, guys. We've all known this from the get-go. When they started this back in the day, with Trump's first term, Tulsi Gabbard releases a new document showing the conspiracy used by Congress to impeach President Trump. On the phone call deal, they based this impeachment off of hearsay. That shit don't even fly in court. You cannot go to a judge, a real judge, one that actually believes in law and order and justice being blind and all that stuff. You can't use hearsay in court. They do not accept it at all, right? But this is what the Democrats and the Biden administration used under the whistleblower. And the whistleblower actually came out and said, I have no firsthand knowledge of anything, any of this stuff about Trump and the phone call and any of this stuff. The facts is the transcript showed that there was no coercion, there was no quid pro quo, there was nothing with talking about going after Hunter Biden and investigating Hunter Biden's and all the shit that was going on down there. But why didn't they go after Joe Biden when he went on live TV, sitting there and saying, you're not getting the money, the $2 million or $6 million, whatever it was, until that attorney general or whatever he was is fired. And what did he say? Son of a bitch. Next day he was fired. That's quid pro quo, which is illegal for a president of the United States. But the Democrats didn't do shit about that, did they? And he was vice president then. It's the same thing. There is no quid pro quo. He got caught in Jesse Kartarloff. Oh, hopefully we have time enough to show that tonight too, Radical Right. Then we'll see about that. But this is what it's all about. We knew it was fake. So where's the Republicans with this information that she just put out? Where are the Republicans voiding every one of those impeachments that they tried to put up against Trump, knowing they were fake, all of them? Why have they not voided them off and get that out in the public? Because this, even now, even today, knowing this stuff's fake, this is what these liberals use. They want to use it. They want to use convictions that are false convictions against Trump. And the impeachments they still want to use against him, saying he's a rapist when he's never, ever been charged with rape and convicted of rape. They want to use all this shit because the Democrats said it. Not that it's true, but as long as they say that, these libtards believe this stuff. And they use this. And it's so pissing me off. And you try to tell them the truth, and it never works with these dumbass mental freaks. None of them. That's just so pathetic. It's unreal. Following the confines of the Constitution is no interest to an individual who doesn't have respect for the Constitution and has no place within any aspect of the leadership in our government system. Fact, Gregory. And hello, Gregory. I did not see him there, but he is here, and he just came in. That's why I did not see him. Swallowwell's a piece of shit, cat. You got that right. Ratskin and Tarlov. What the hell happened? I don't know about that. I wonder if Gutfield will talk about Ratskin and Tarlov. I don't know, but as soon as I get off here, Shell, that's when I go watch. Yes, sir. I hurry up my ass up there, and I get changed, and I get laid down, and I watch Gutfield. And I will show you that Jesse Waters getting into Tarlov, and this was a show before in the past here. But I will show you that here in a little bit once we get through with these articles. And oh yeah, I love when they get into here, they tear her a new ass. Trump called for her to be fired. They have not done it yet, but they need that. They need that little, what do you want to call it? I guess a little feud going on with her, because it makes it kind of even, you know, because they're pretty much conservative and on the Fox that I watch, like Jesse Waters and Gutfield and all them. They're pretty much in there. But there is some that cross the line a little bit here and there. Hannity does sometimes, but I don't watch Hannity as much anymore. I don't have time. He's on when I'm down here. So, but she did release these documents proving the fact that all of his impeachments are void, null and void, as of they were then back then when these some bitches made up false allegations against him and using those to do that, falsifying Pfizer court subpoenas, to lie into the Pfizer court to search Mar-a-Lago. Everything that you can see that the Democrats have done has been illegal, and yet not a damn thing gets done, right? Oh, yeah. I hear you, Gregory. Yeah, he truck driver extraordinaire, that guy's Rumble, Greg Carnes Jr., right? Yes. Go check his shows out, guys. You'll love it. All right. Let's keep going. A couple more here. We got a few more here. FBI reveals is reviewing closely new allegations on the impeachment accuser. This is what we were just talking about. There was two different articles in here. I didn't realize I put them in, but this one shows that the right here where I told you about that, the whistleblower behind the 2019 impeachment singled out Director Patel by name, relied on hearsay, submitted false claims, and document political bias, of all of which is hidden by the American people, from the American people. This is the stuff that is unreal that's going on. and it needs to change quickly. Now, if you heard my opening monologue, I talked about the illegals, the inactive voters removed from Colorado voter rolls, 372,000. When I read an article earlier today, 11,000 here in Pennsylvania, illegal criminals, not inactive ones. These inactive are ones that are people that died, people that moved out of the state or out of the county that they lived in, or something like that. But 372,000. 11,000 illegals in Pennsylvania, and that's not even all of them yet. That is just one area. Oh yeah, they also have the DOT here in Pennsylvania. How many illegal criminal licenses have they given out? CDLs, regular license, and everything to illegal criminals. This is why the corruption in here, and I've been reading stuff on Cameron Bartolotta DeWeese and everything, the lies that they're putting out. I got a message out to the UMWA right now to find out if they are actually supporting this dumb bitch and endorsing her. Oh yeah, I got a message out. They haven't gotten back to me about it yet, but there's no way they can endorse her because they're getting ready to shut one of the last remaining coal mines down in the county where I live. Oh yeah, and she's no help, and she wants to make it look like she's a help at everybody, and she's not. She's more for illegal criminals than she is Americans. So don't get it screwed up, UMWA. If you endorsed her, you're screwing yourselves. UMWA is nothing like a union like they used to be. They used to be the badass union I've ever seen. Now they're wimps. My union is better than theirs. It's crazy. All right, now let's move on to Hunter Biden. We haven't talked about Hunter Biden for a while, right? Well, did you guys know he skipped town? Oh yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah. Hunter Biden has quietly bolted from the U.S. and claims he owes $17 million in debt. Yes, sir, I'm not lying to you. A legal filing submitted this week on behalf of Hunter Biden argues that the son of former President Joe Biden cannot afford to pay his outstanding legal fees. It comes after Hunter Biden himself claimed last year that he was in debt for $17 million. The paperwork submitted by attorney Barry Coburn on April 6th also claimed that Biden lives abroad. Through Coburn did not specify where. Biden was pictured in South Africa with his wife last year. Biden's attorney asked U.S. District Judge Hernan Vera in early March to end Ziegler's lawsuit as the client has suffered a significant downturn in his income. Yes, because he's not being paid by countries, foreign countries that are our enemies. They're not being paid. They're all broke. Oh, yes. You figured that wasn't going to happen when the worth of Joe Biden is not there anymore? You don't think they were going to cut these son of a bitches crooks off? It's a fact. And this is what's going on, guys. I'm telling you. Now he's bolted. Now is anybody going to press the issue and say, get that son of a bitch back in here so we can fry his ass? Probably not. So the law firm that gave him credit is screwed out of $17 million. And the one guy that was paying all of his bills, oh yeah, screwed. Oh yeah, get the tampon out because you got to be that, shove that up your ass. Crackhead. Exactly, Joe Public. Hunter has AIDS. Well, hell, they gave him teeth too. Remember that? That son of a bitch crackhead had no teeth. All of a sudden now he got a perfect smile. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, somebody paid for that too. Right, he has pardons. But not on that $17 million. He can't get away with that one. But talking about fraud, like the Bidens are all frauds, and all the fraud that we've seen. This millionaire, on purpose, according to a Watchdog report, this millionaire, what was his name? I can't remember his name. Let me find it. Rob Undersander. He is a Minnesota millionaire. Yes, sir, Bob. But he received over $6,000 in SNAP benefits. Food stamps for a millionaire. But guess what? He did this on purpose. A federal loophole allows millionaires to legally collect food stamps, draining taxpayer dollars from a program designed to help America's poorest families. 43 states uses a policy loophole that eliminates asset tests for food stamps and the eligibility of food stamps, allowing households with millions of dollars in savings to qualify for this. Man, where the hell's mine? I can go buy lobsters and steaks and shit. And let me have it. I sure the hell ain't no millionaire. But this guy did it on purpose to show people that how much money we are losing. People are defrauding welfare. And this is why we are paying so much in tax to help these freaking lazy ass bums, the ones that are lazy ass bums, not the disabled or the elderly that are on it. They deserve it. But these lazy ass work age available people that are too fat because they're eating too much food stamp, or too damn lazy because they were raised that way, or not just too damn lazy, period. And we're paying for it. Now we're finding out that anybody can do it as long as you don't have assets, or if you live in a state that don't look at your assets, that you can just get them. Say, all right, yeah, I make $20,000 a year. Give me the food stamps then. I don't know. Maybe I have a truck or a house or a car, or whatever, but it don't matter because they don't look at assets. So you can get it because a millionaire doesn't have to show what's in his bank account or what he owns and stuff like that. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Exactly, Colin. Isn't that screwed up? But this guy did it on purpose just for this reason. Not that he was using the food stamp, but to show people how corrupt this system is. So this is what you guys got to keep an eye out, because this is crazy, right? If I could get food stamps, hell, I'd sell them for gas right now. I'm telling you, Fix, right? I tell you, food stamps for gas, for diesel, hell yeah. But I'd have to give all my damn food stamps up. Then I can't buy no lobster or steaks. I have a problem with that. But yes, this guy did this. I wish he'd give me, all I need is about $100,000, get my ass out of debt, and I'm good to go. That's all I owe, a little over 100,000. Hey, right? That's crazy, right? All right. Hey, guys, you guys don't want to hear this. Oh, yes. Appeals court has struck down a 19th century law banning home distilling. You are legally allowed to make vodka and moonshine now in your home. Yes, sir, Bob. A nearly 160-year-old federal restriction on home distilling has been struck down by a federal court of appeals, marking a significant shift in how courts interpret limits of government, Congress, and authority over personal alcohol production, reigniting debate over federal regulatory power. Now, when I read this, it's talking about distilled spirits such as whiskey or vodka in the homes without federal authorization. As long as you're not selling it, you cannot make money on. It's got to be for personal use. Now, if they come in there and you've got stickers and for sale signs and all that stuff, you're going to get busted because you got to pay tax. But if you're not selling it and stuff, man, start knocking it off, man, because the statute originally enacted in the 19th century carries severe penalties, including fines up to $10,000 and prison terms up to 5 years, and was designed in part to prevent tax evasion in alcohol production. So this is the fact right here. So get cooking, guys. You can make your own stuff now legally. So yes, sir, Bob, they struck it down, so you're in good shape right now. So let's move on to the latest and the worst list. Sperm burger right there, guys. High octane, Kurt. That's right, baby. Hey, maybe somebody can make some stuff that'll actually run on cars. Make it high octane enough to run on cars so you don't have to pay the price right there. Right? Right? You got to love it, right? Saw a lady in 7-Eleven buying her kids about 10 different bags of chips and frozen. I hate going to the store. That's why I do home delivery, because I go there and I see all these welfare people, freaking carts mound up all over the place. Hey, they got 2 or 3 carts. Then guess where they go? They go through the self-checkout line. I swear to God, guys, I was there one day and I watched these welfare bums pick up 2 items in one hand. 2 items. Beep. Scan one thing. These go in the bag. Both of them. I caught that. I told the manager at Walmart that I was in. I told him, I said, these people are ripping you off. He says, oh, well. Oh, wow. We're paying for these worthless fat fucks to get in there and get food on our dime, and you're being ripped off. They are probably losing millions of dollars a day, if not a year, on these people cheating them and stealing off of them, and this manager didn't give 2 shits. If I was Walmart, I'd be pissed, because I'd want to make, if I owned a business, I'm not losing a dime. I'm firing some dumbass. But I swear to God, this is what happened. But anyways, on to this. Virginia gun sales surge as background checks nearly double ahead of an assault weapons ban in Virginia. Yes, sirree, Bob. Spermberger's up to her commie shit, trying to take away the Second Amendment from people and trying to put an assault. They can't even give a definition to what an assault weapon is, but they're going to try to ban the weapon, right? Yes, sir, Bob. It better fail in Virginia. I'm telling you what. These commies, it never fails to happen with these people. It goes on, and this bitch needs to go. You guys in Virginia need to get off your asses, just like New York, and recall these dumbasses and get them the hell out of your state, because they are ruining it. That is a fact right there. All right, guys, let's get on with the videos here. What do we see? I ain't selling anything. I just said down, if someone picks it up, they leave money, it's in place, it's only trading. Yeah. A 600-pound woman with 8 kids bragging about thousands of food stamps while driving a slate. Exactly right, Sean. I hate seeing this stuff. Ban assault women. Yeah, exactly, Fix. This is why I don't go to the store unless I have to, unless I need to see something to pick it out myself. I order online. I have it shipped to my house. I can't stand people anymore. I can't stand crowds. The older I get, the worse it is. I just want to freak the hell out on people because they're stupid. People are idiots, right? It's a fact. All right, I got to get that off here. We saw that one already. Oh, and I'm not going to show you that. That was about the Hoax Distillery. I already told you about this. And the millionaire. I had a video. Oh, I downloaded that twice. Yeah, well, I downloaded that twice too. Hell. All right, this one's from Pat. When Pat is not in here, I don't think. I didn't see her name. But this is from Pat on Trump's post from yesterday about these people getting their panties in a bunch, about him. You saw the post on X, right? You all saw that? They all got the lefties in their panties in a bunch about this. But this comes from a woman that is a Catholic, and listen to what she has to say. Take a look.
So Donald Trump posted this on social media on Monday morning, and you would have thought he had nuked Great Britain or something by the absolute freak out that it caused. And look, I didn't like this post. I said that on social media. I appreciated him taking it down regardless of what he originally meant by it. That's not the point. We can speculate and debate all day long. I don't care. And I'm smart enough to know that I can dislike something and still not think that it's the worst thing ever and demand that a guy step down from office because of it. We have bigger fish to fry. I'm good. But I'll tell you what. I find it really rich that the people that want Christians' heads to explode over this are the same leftists who had no problem at all with Gretchen Whitmer fake serving communion to some social influencer chick on her knees. No problem at all with the Olympics mocking the Last Supper with a bunch of drag queens and prosthetic boobs. No problem at all with this happening in front of a church during one of their little pervert parades. Sam Smith performed a satanic ritual at the Grammys, and y'all thought it was fantastic. So yeah, I get to say that this was gross and call it out. I get to be glad that Trump took it down, and I get to move on. And you shameless left-wing hypocrites get to sit down and shut up.
I love that woman. Don't you love that stuff? Hi, Mama Love. I've got a new name and get her. I love seeing new name. Mama Love is in there. Gotta love that. Lower the neon, Charlie. The flag is chopped. All right. I figured that because I can't raise it up too much. Let me see. See, I can't raise it up too much. If you see in the corner, that's above where my roof is at, and I have that's where I have to stop. But I'll put it right there for now. Then I'll have to lower that down, so it works a little bit. I'll take that down. Thank you, Dover. Because I don't pay attention. I was going to ask you guys to remind me if that looked okay or if I needed to do something with it. So, all right, that woman was great, right? Did y'all see that? Democrats, lefties had their panties in a bunch over that. Get a freaking life. Get a sense of humor, you idiots. Now here I got one. This is an older one. Kash Patel tearing into who else? Swallowwell himself. Take a listen.
I will work on the audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in Congress.
I'm reclaiming my time,
It's been a disgrace to the American people.
I'm reclaiming my time.
You can reclaim your time all you want.
Mr. Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way? Mr. Chairman, would you
recuse yourself,
the gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, would you admonish the witness not to insult members?
The gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, just
committee will remember.
Quick point of order. Could the gentleman be extended an additional 20 seconds to complete his thoughts, since the witness decided to interrupt him continuously?
And the witness will be able to respond if he wants. We'll make sure he has time to do that.
My question is, will you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions about the 60 individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may respond if he would like.
And the answer was no, as I heard.
Correct. Okay.
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. He's just a little bitch. I cannot wait to see him go to prison. Oh my God. I would love to be working at that prison. Oh, that would be so freaking awesome right there, wouldn't it? Do I have time? Yes, I have time. I'm going to show you the Jesse Waters one. Jesse Waters tearing into Jessica Tarloff. I love this one too. Take a look.
Oh, can I just jump in for a second?
Please, whatever.
I mean, Jessica asked a question that a 5-year-old would ask. When is this thing going to be over?
Stop it.
Okay, that's not a serious contribution to the discussion about a war, Jessica, okay?
Oh.
We knew what was the objective, and we're going about it methodically. If you don't know what the goal is, you weren't listening. Let me explain it to you this way.
It started out with regime change and ending the nuclear program.
There was never regime change.
Yes, it was. He said today we already did a regime change because you got Ayatollah Jr.
Ayatollah. Stop
it.
Hyperventilating. Relax. Let me explain the war to you. First off, why would Donald Trump lie about talking? That's all he does is talk. I mean, you don't think he's talking? He's talking to everybody. He was talking to Maduro right before he pulled him out of bed. He talks to Putin. He talks to reporters who call him at 1 o'clock in the morning. You don't believe that he was talking to the Iranians? Come on.
I didn't say that.
Of course he's talking. And he bought a lot of time, 5 days, for the 82nd
for the market
Airborne,
to have a good time.
For the 82nd Airborne to get into theater. I mean, that is a crazy conspiracy
And he fired
theory.
the guy, the woman who was going to be in charge of investigating it.
Okay, Jessica, no one knows what you're talking about.
Everyone does who pays attention.
Everybody on Blue Sky. Come on, Jesse.
Everybody knows he bought time to talk, to give peace a chance, but also get the Marines and the paratroopers in the region so we could secure the Strait and possibly secure Carg Island. Now, if that happens over the weekend, and it's what most people would consider a major military victory, what is the Democrat complaint going to be then? The Strait's too open? Like, you should have done this last week? I mean, we sustained a couple casualties. You know, this is war. There's going to be problems. It's not going to go according to plan. But to say the guy's lying about peace talks 3 weeks into the operation, and you're the CIA director, former, I mean, that's either the guy has TDS or it's a psyop to undermine the commander-in-chief and spew foreign propaganda on American television. You nailed it, though. The Israelis and the Saudis, the whole region, Europe, the Australians, the Japanese, they're all coming together to make sure we don't have to deal with these people anymore, to keep the Strait open. And now you have China begging the Iranians to surrender before Friday because they can see what's coming. I'm not saying you have to agree with everything Trump's doing as the commander in chief. I get it. You don't have to agree with the way we went to war, but once you're in it, you got to be in it to win it. And you have to understand there's a huge payoff if we're victorious.
The strait was open. We're the ones that caused it to be closed.
Jessica,
and now we're trying to undo
the Iranians
what we did.
have been bombarding the strait for 40 years.
Okay.
It's actually put a $5 to $15 premium on every barrel of oil that goes out of there. Once you take them out of the equation, oil's going to go down. Everybody knows it.
Now you hear that the strait was open, but now it's closed because of Trump. Because she didn't listen to when Iran said they were going to close it themselves. Trump just got a step ahead of them and did it himself. I love that. I love every bit of that guy. Oh, that was freaking awesome. That was just the other day. I can't remember what day that was on there. But hey, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight, guys. It's been awesome. You guys in chat were freaking phenomenal. I tell you what, a lot going on. My eyes are going crazy. But right, without Wipkin, I only got 2 places to look at. I can't catch Facebook on there because of whoops, where the hell did all my comments go? Because there's so many of them rolling through now on StreamYard, I can't catch them all. So, there's Becky's in there. I saw Becky on Facebook, and I didn't catch everybody else who was in Facebook. Hi, Becky. I hope you're still there. But I can't. They go through so fast now. It's unreal. But thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget tomorrow, guys. I got a hell of a show planned tomorrow. Got a lot in there, a lot of interesting stuff that you guys will want to hear for sure. So make sure you get everybody in there. I definitely wanted to tell you I want to show you the front runner for the Democrat Party. Y'all know who it is, but I got a video that you're gonna not want to miss for tomorrow night, guys. So make sure you tune in. Hey, with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave you with this because that's all the time we have for tonight, guys. But let me tell you, the fire we started here is just the beginning. I want to give a massive shout out to each and every one of you for tuning in tonight, for engaging, for standing tall for the truth. You are the heartbeat of this movement, and I don't take your time for granted, not for 1 second. So before I go, keep your eyes on the horizon. While the mainstream media is busy polishing their next hoax, and certain people are bolting for the border, we are staying right here. We are holding the line. So join me tomorrow night, 9 p.m., for another great episode of the Conservative Viewpoint, because you never know what breaking stories might come out on the next and what I'm going to talk about. So until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening, and I will catch you guys back here live tomorrow night. Good night, everyone.